Uncle Bill said to put up the farm, make some money, move along to a smaller place right in the city. He's had some trouble making his bills, paying the way for Aunt May's pills, so he made it time to move away. These are the days that he wants to forget, so he can look back and say, until our days go, let's take a back road into a field and park it up. Before our time spent, we'll get a little wild, and then we can look back and say, where did those days when we take a back road into a field and park it up? When was the time spent never to be seen again? Lost in some young lovely fun. But if I had the chance again, there's nothing I would change. Forever the days when with the big time spent, living down memory lane, down memory lane, living down memory lane, down memory lane, living down memory lane.
Very good.
Afternoon,
Are we all
chaps.
on?
I think we are.
Lovely. I have a small worry that my camera and audio are lagging behind everyone else, but that tends to happen sometimes, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we're challenging the internet and broadband and webcams. Nice to meet you all, guys. I'm Mark from DirtRoad Diary.
How's it going? I'm James.
Nice to meet you, James. Yeah, good, thanks.
I think it's kind of like pretty much up to us how it
It's all
how
down
it
to
kind
us,
of
apparently.
flows. So I'm not sure if anyone wants to kick off in particular.
Happy to. You go for it, James. You've done one before. You go for it, my friend. And we will.
Okay.
Is that okay with you, Blue Moon 2 guys?
Okay. We're just trying to hear you guys. I think we've got you coming through now. Can you hear us?
We can.
Absolutely, yeah. Lovely.
Did you,
Right,
can you say that
I
again,
guess-
please?
Say that again.
We can hear you, yeah. Cool. So what's the form then, guys? What do you want to do?
Say that again. I think there's a chance me and Mark can hear us replaying back into your video.
Yeah, the YouTube comes out later, so you need to mute the mic when the other person's singing. We all need to mute our mics, don't we? Just to make it as clean as we can.
I can't get you through my headphones for some reason, but we just try and change that around.
James, do you want to kick off while the Blue Moon 2 are sorting that out? Is that all right with you guys?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Great.
And then we'll just establish some form of order.
Seriously?
That's fine, guys. Go ahead.
Go for it, James.
Start as you mean to go on, I suppose. This is a song of mine called I Missed That Train. I told with demons, and I fool with women. And the funny thing is, I'm beginning to see if I ever truly want to be in love. Oh Lord, I missed that train. I missed that train. Oh no. Oh Lord. Yes, I I miss that train. I miss that train. Yes, I did. And I know it comes around again. I miss that train. I've suffered heartbreak. I've been the victim of lies. People knock me down and I had to rise again. But if I ever had a thing or two to say to those that did, oh Lord, I miss that train. I miss that train. No, no. Oh Lord, yes I did. I miss that train. I miss that train. Yes I did. And I know so it comes around again. I miss that train. I felt so lonely, and I felt so distant, and I know we could happen again so instantly. But if I ever wanna feel loneliness again, and thanks to her, I miss that train. I miss that train. No, no. Oh Lord, yes I did. I miss that train. I miss that train. Yes I did. And I know till it comes around again. I miss that train. Till it comes around again. I miss that train. Cheers.
Well done, James. That was really nice.
Cheers.
It's always a sign of a good song if you can join in and you get the hook by the end of the song, even though you've never heard it before. So
Thank you
well
very
done,
much.
sir.
I guess it's between yourselves who decides the order, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you want to go, Blue Moon, or shall I go? How are you
just so we
feeling?
can make sure we got the last
Sure.
messages of our sound works out. Cheers.
Sure. Can you mute your mic while we're playing?
Can we what? Sorry.
Can you
Mute
mute
the
your
mic,
mic on
certainly, yeah.
the system while we're playing? Cheers, buddy. So, for those who don't know, my name's Mark. I'm the guitar player and one of the songwriters in DirtRoad Diary. DirtRoad Diary are like a country rock band. We are a country rock band, UK based, 5 years in. I don't normally sing lead, so this is what you're going to get this afternoon. You're going to get me singing lead. Matt Cooper, our erstwhile singer and frontman, is watching me do us proud. So this is a song called Same Southern Sky, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So here we go. Let's have some fun on the voice. Your life in color, we do too. We both salute our flags, red, white, and blue. I ain't no old country boy, born and bred. But I know the best dirt roads are red. Well, it's the same southern sky that floods the Georgia night. It's the one that paved that waking dawn over Sarasota Bay. Well, it ain't Tennessee, but it's the same air we breathe. Now we'll take some southern comfort seeing that same southern sky. Well, you take your chili hot and your beer ice cold. You love to ride your truck down a country road. When you come here, we treat you like our own. But when we're there, we'll never wanna go. Well, it's the same southern sky that floods the Georgia night. It's the one that bathed that waking dawn over Sarasota Bay. Well, it ain't Tennessee, but it's the same air we breathe. Now we'll take some southern comfort seeing that same southern sky. 4,000 miles apart is in my head. Brothers joined by a common thread. It's the same southern sky that floods the Georgia night. It's the one that bathed that waking dawn over Sarasota Bay. Well, it ain't Tennessee, it's the same air we breathe. Now we'll take some southern comfort seeing that same southern sky. Well, the same southern sky that floods the Georgia night. It's the one that bathed that waking dawn over Sarasota Bay. Well, it ain't Tennessee, it's the same air we breathe. Now we'll take some southern comfort seeing that same southern sky. Thank you, guys.
Lovely stuff.
Thank you. That's a song.
What's that song about?
I was away in America, and I was on one of these picturesque beaches, which you don't have in the UK, with the sun and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, this is like a different planet. This is a totally different planet. And then I thought about it. I thought, no, it's the same sky, it's the same, all that kind of. So that kind of theme then led to, well, actually, perhaps we're quite similar around the world. It's on our first EP, Our Country, which is available on all the bits and pieces, all the channels. It's called Same Southern Sky. Thank you. Thanks for the question.
Good stuff. All right.
Cool. So it's over to us now, I guess. Thank you for kicking it off, guys. You had some technical trouble there, and we think we solved it. Do you want to announce this next one?
Yeah, this song is called Long and Open Road, which actually is quite apt right now because who knows what the future holds. I see a long and open road, story of a future not foretold. country, feeling in my bones. I see long and open roads. I see the slowly setting sun. Sorry of the past that's almost done. And it's sad and bitter when everything has been won. I see the slowly setting sun. All the reasons why I shouldn't stay. Burning all my bridges day by day. Fear holds me tightly, but it can't push away. All the reasons why I shouldn't stay. I'm what myself into the darkness. I'll never be enough true pain. Memories will visit on these sadness. And I'll feel the cold enough to stay. I see the picture by the door. I speak of love that is no more. Bring the glass of prison that I must make for sure. Circle will be broken by and further down the line. Another circle of control.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
The dual
Thanks.
guitar
Well,
sounds
guys,
lovely.
love it.
Okay, which one?
It sounds nice and chimey coming to my phone. I love it.
Oh, cool, cool. Can you hear everything okay? We're not sure about our levels at all.
Yeah,
Fine
sounds
this
good to
end.
me.
Sounds great.
I
Sounds
imagine
really good.
people, the good people in the comments, would be nice enough to let us know if something was awry. So
Yeah, yeah. Too true.
Wait, who wrote that song, guys?
That's one of my one. That is, we kind of co-write, and sometimes we write alone as well. But that's just one of those ones where you're. It's a moving on song, you know. You're,
Yeah, I know
you're
about
reading
those.
something, and you've got to move on. It's a bit scary, and it's a bit exciting, and yeah, whatever.
good stuff.
Guys, you've got names as well as Blue Moon too. Who? It'd be easier if we could talk to you as names.
I'm Blue. She's Moon. I'm Jared, and this is Kirsty.
Nice to meet you guys.
Jared and Kirsty. Nice to
Sounded
meet you
great.
too as well, guys.
Nice to meet you, but I'm very confused. I don't know what screen I'm meant to be
Yeah,
looking at,
we're in a-
and I
we're in-
can't
we're in
hear anything.
We're in a bit of a kerfuffle because we had last minute sound technical problems. You know what that's like, it really freaks you out. So we're still coming down from our freak out.
This is Jared's setup. So
Yes,
I
great.
set it up, I take the blame. I'm a
Fair
guitar player, not a technician.
That's fair enough.
what screen am I supposed to be looking at? This one.
I think I'm going to be bold and do the first cover, I think. But I was literally sat down connecting to the video, and I think I've figured out a song that I've never played before. So we're going to give it a go, I think. This is my first ever rendition of Will We Talk by Sam Fender. Oh, sorry if you can hear that. There's neighbours outside beeping the cars. Blue Monday, blaring loudly out the speaker, fluorescent liquid in his beaker. Another night they've gone too far. And she said, I don't usually do this kind of thing. Does it change the way you think of me? But thinking isn't his forte. And she said, if you dance with me, darling, if you take me home, will we talk in the morning? So they leave, weave around the night's commotion, and dodge the Mexican standoff, and grab a cab back to his flat. There's no romance sprawled out across the couch. Can't even make his face out. And she said, if you dance with me, darling, if you take me home, will we talk in the morning? Sometimes I close my eyes, sometimes I see you're fine. But she said, if you dance with me, darling, if you take me home, will we talk in the morning? I don't think that was the worst first attempt in the world, I hope. Oh, well.
That was good. I don't know that song, James, but it was really good.
It's
Tell us about the song.
It's by Sam Fender. All I know is that it's about one night stands when he used to go out in Newcastle. That's pretty much the extent of it. By all accounts, he was a huge 80s fan growing up as well. So the opening lyric is "Blue Monday blaring loudly out the speakers."
Yeah, I like those kind of references in songs. They're clever.
Yeah, I like those. I think.
Yeah, they set a time and a place in people's minds. It helps people just get where you are. It's good.
I like how he describes the events after you've been out as well. Like the second verse starts with, they leave and weave around the night's commotion and dodge the Mexican standoff. Right? Yeah. It's just this lovely tale of bravado, I think.
Yeah, it's clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it must be me now, is it? I guess.
I believe so.
Yeah, if we're going round and round and round, if it's a songwriter's round. But I don't mind if you want to change the order up. But so for those who've just tuned in, because a few of our guys have tuned in, yeah, it's me today. It's Mark singing. We've got quite a few originals out, and we've got various stuff out on iTunes, etc., and all the usual places. There's a song we do which is it goes down really well. People love this song. They always comment on it. It's a song that I wrote about my granddad, actually, and he was an aircraft engineer in the war, etc., and did his thing for the country. And he was not a I want to say a naughty word. I'll avoid that. He wasn't a person who would tell big fibs. Let's say that. I was going to use bull itter. He wasn't. He was a straight guy, and he told me a story. And he told me a story towards the end of his life about a watch that he was given. And the watch that he was given had actually come from the Germans, and the French had found this stash and handed him this watch. And I have that watch, and this song is called Granddaddy's Eyes. So I'm going to put myself back in the hall, and I'm going to sing you a little tune with Granddaddy's Eyes. This is dedicated to Mum if she's watching. She probably is. days and older times, the things he used to do, made to last blood, sweat and years, clean up, repair, renew. I can see now like I've seen through Granddaddy's eyes. When I see that old gold watch he brought back from the line, he only told me once now, it's always on my mind. Was a man of his word, but I believe all I heard. I can see now like I seen through Granddaddy's eyes. Those good old days, now older times, the things we used to do, made to last blood, sweat and years, clean up, repair, renew. Those old greys, now older lines, the things he used to do, fixing angels in the sky, clean up, repair, renew. I can see now like I seen through Granddaddy's eyes. I can see now like I seen through Granddaddy's eyes. Never knew that time of war, and age always wanted more. Never felt a cold, cold house or a 5-mile walk to school. Are we men of our word, and do we believe all we heard? Will they see it like we did through Granddaddy's eyes? Those good old days, now older times, the things we used to do, fixing angels in the sky, clean up, repair, renew. Those old greys, now older lines, the things he used to do, fixing angels in the sky, clean up, repair, renew. I can see now like I've seen through Granddaddy's eyes. I can see now like I see through Granddaddy's eyes. Those good old days, now older times, the things he used to do, I can see now like I've seen through Granddaddy's eyes.
There was a lovely bit of wordplay in there, I think, if I heard it correctly. Do you have is there a lyric in there which contains the term blood, sweat and years? I like
Thank
that lyric.
I think Mr. Cooper, our singer, did that to those lyrics. So hands off to Matt. He's a bit of a wordsmith, and he sorts out my crazy essays into lyrics. But yeah, I think I had blood, sweat, and I think I had tears, and I think he added years. But yeah, thanks for the comment. Yeah, there's a couple of things in there that are like that, but that's good.
I like those kinds of bits of wordplay.
Yeah, so do I. I love the way that lyrics convey a message without the ability to be 50,000 words. You know, you've got to do it in 50 or something like that, so it's clever. Yeah, thanks for the comment.
Pleasure.
Yeah, very good, Mark.
Nice.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Okay then, on to our next one. So our next tune, our first tune was a moving on song, and this is a bit of a moving back song. This is what you write at the other end of it when you kind of think maybe I made a wrong decision there, and I should maybe try and make amends with the person I've moved on from. So It's called Somewhere Down the Road. The first one was called Long and Open Road. This is called Somewhere Down the Road. So it's all about roads of us. We like our roads. Okay then. And it's a little bit on the folky side. Sorry, Kirsty. Here we go.
Somewhere down the road, looking for an answer, where it all went wrong, if it even matters. Now I'm a little older, I'm wearing broader shoulders. See, I'm not as innocent as I once tried to claim. That we weave, lying torn and tattered, and the story that it tells is a never-ending battle. What if we could untangle and unpick the brambles, sit together and declare, or leave it to the rain. Walk away, but you'll be back another day. And your diary, never end the day. It's in the photograph, begs the question of forgiveness. Time to settle all its studs. There could be unfinished business. I'd share with you my reasons, which you do the same. Run away with my regret and tell me I'm to blame.
Lovely choice of chord to end on.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a minor 9 chord.
That was lovely.
Moody.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh,
Is that why it's a folk song? Because clearly it's not a country song, because it's one of the band
Is it one of the band chords? Is it?
I don't know.
We didn't know that.
You can only choose 3, can't you? You can only choose 3, so if you put a 9th in there, you're
Damn.
stuffed with the rest of it,
Damn.
aren't you?
Story of our lives, that is. Can't quite get in anywhere.
Sounds lovely.
lovely stuff. I don't actually know how this next one ends, even though it's a song that I've written. And by that I mean I'm not sure how to end it yet. I've played it on these kinds of things and live streams and whatnot a few times, and yet I've not settled on a way to end it. So whatever comes out today, that might not be it, basically. This is a song that is the only song I've written in lockdown. It's called All I Ask. Love is back, memories of pain. I see shades of me and you. I can't even explain it any other way. Just see shades of me and you. Sneaking out of your hotel dark. In the middle of the whole night through, we can see how far we've come in colors of the past. We're both shades of me and you. And you're on my mind just about all the time. How can love be so blind if you made me see? If I hold on to you for as long as I can grasp, will this change at all? Are we really built to last? Love from you is all I ask. Oh, it's all I ask. Seasons pass, the weather doesn't change. It just leaves room for me and you. We can see the world. If scribblings on paper planes can be flown for me and you. What can I do? Set to all I do. The earth revolves right round you. You're everything. And if I hold on to you for as long as I can grasp, will this change at all? Are we really built to last? Love from you is all I ask. So if I hold on to you for as long as I can grasp, will this change at all? Are we really built to last? Love from you is all I ask. So I think that's rendition 4 in terms of endings, but the general body's
I
the
like
same.
that ending.
Oh.
Perhaps you're going to turn it into Freebird or something at the end. Or you have a 20-minute guitar solo on the end. I don't know.
I think
That's
that's
really
what
nice.
I'm leaving room for. Yeah.
Tell us about it, James. Tell us the song story.
The song is about me and my other half, Kirsty, who is in my ear at the back of me going, "Yeah, James, tell everyone about it." she's actually here out of shot. But we often talk sometimes about our kind of story, if you will, and how we've known each other for a lot longer than we've been together, and we've had very different experiences. There are very different roads that we kind of travel to get to where we are. And I think once you kind of find the person you truly believe you're meant to be with, you can kind of look back on all the rest of your experiences and see that you were going exactly where you were meant to be, I suppose. Which is the whole, there's a lyric in there which is, we can see how far we've come and colours of the past are all shades of me and you. It's that whole, you can have bad experiences, but if that didn't happen, you might not be where you are now. And that's the embodiment of the song, I think.
That your life shapes you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
we are
you wouldn't
defined
be
by our experiences, I think.
Yeah. That's lovely.
Very good.
Really nice, James.
Are you happy now? Yeah. Okay.
Is Kirsty happy?
Yes, she's happy. There you go. There's the thumbs up.
Hi, Kirsty. Nice to see you. Or your arm. Okay, that's lovely. So I'm going to do a song now. Another Dirt Road Diary song. We're a live band, really, in terms of a full electric band. We've got I'm going to give a shout out to Bill, our bass player, and Nick, our drummer. Matt, our singer, plays acoustic live, and I play electric and acoustic. So these songs generally are done in a kind of that format. So, but we've worked out through this live streaming period how to do them acoustically. We do acoustic shows, but you know, electric and live is our thing. And we've worked out during this period that all the songs
So the
actually
acoustic
work.
reworks of all the releases are in the works now then?
Well, they've all recorded somewhere, aren't they? So we can do all that if we want. It's funny though, isn't it? A good test of a song is, can you just play it on your acoustic around a campfire? It's a bit of a cliche, but it is true. If a song works that way, generally you've got something about the song that isn't based on production or electronics or whatever.
It's very true.
So anyway, hi Nick, hi Bill, hi Matt, I know you're listening. We've got one of our usual live streams, which are normally at 3 on a Saturday, but we've moved it for this, obviously, till 4. So Matt and I will be online at 4 if anyone wants to find us on dirtroaddiary.co.uk, our Facebook page, you'll find us there. I'm going to sing a song now called Just a Girl in a Bar, and this is about Ashley McBryde. Ashley McBryde is a great American country singer. She really broke through in the UK in that kind of sector probably 2-3 years ago. And I was at the O2 for one of their festivals there, 11 o'clock Sunday morning, walked into this 1,000-seater capacity, everyone stood up, and this girl was on stage tuning a guitar, and I thought, oh, she's tuning a guitar. And then she started singing, and the whole place for half an hour was in absolute raptures. Just a girl and a guitar in a big place. And I saw her a couple of times that week. So this is about Ashley McBryde, and it's called Just a Girl in a Bar.
I'm going to quickly run out to get a beer, so don't be offended.
Oh, I won't be. Bring one for me. Just a Girl in a Bar by DirtRoad Diary. It's available on all our places.
Just a girl in a bar, singing songs, strumming a guitar. Listen to those words and melodies. Just a boy in the bar, last drop of warm beer from a mason jar, singing back those hurting memories. So why would bone and steel strings could ever touch this heart? Long cold nights and a whiskey stings don't even make a mark. With true voice and real songs and eyes that bear the scars, you bring this man to his bended knee. Just a girl in a bar. Hit the clock, 5 p.m. No more yes sir and no ma'am. Aprons off, she's gone, yeah, she's gone again. So why would bone and steel strings could ever touch this heart? Long cold nights and a whiskey sting don't even make a mark. With true voice and real songs, yeah, bear the scars. You bring this man to his bended knee. Just a girl in a bar. You heard the tale of a wild wind and a cloak that gets pulled tight. You know it takes a softer touch to bring this man to his bended knee. Just a girl in a why would bone and steel strings could ever touch this heart? When long cold nights and a whiskey sting don't even make a mark. Yeah, with true voice and real songs and eyes that bear the scars, you bring this man to his bended knees. Just a girl in a bar. girl in a bar, singing songs, strumming her guitar.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Mark. Lovely.
Thank you.
That actually kind of that placed me at the Edinburgh Fringe Fest, like those kind of packed, crowded rooms.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, she did a song called Bible and 44, which is one of her songs, and it's a very emotional song and just quite quiet. And when you got a whole room of people all watching that, and it's just a voice and a guitar, and a fantastic song and a fantastic performance, that you can't beat that.
Mm.
Yeah. You have those experiences down the years. Every now and again, you go to see a gig. And it's best if it's not expected as well, like they're not a big star or something.
Yeah.
And someone gets up and plays, and it's just like the whole room just shuts the hell up and is mesmerised. And as a watcher, you think, damn, I want to be able to do that to a room at some point in my life.
Absolutely.
It's a rare gift. Rare gift.
Then there's something about the shared experience as well that only
Absolutely.
happened that point in time. It didn't happen another point in time. There may be other events. She may do that. He or she may do that song in another place that will be much the same. But that was that event at that time, and you were there, and it's cool.
Absolutely.
I think that's what we're all missing, aren't we? A little bit through this lockdown, those kind of things. Certainly we are.
Oh yes. Yeah. It's much easier to work a room as well when you're playing rather than working the internet. As we found out today.
Oh, it sounds great, your end, so don't worry. You've got a great sound, you two. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad about that. We're in the dark, really, so we just testing it all out. Okay, do you want to introduce our next song?
Yeah, so this is another one of Jared's songs. This one is called Feather in the Wind. I was lonesome, I was broken, I've been crying from the lion, and the love's gone astray. Sorry, I've got to start this again. I'm doing it way too slow. I was lonesome, I was broken, I've been crying from the lion, and the love's gone astray. I had told my poor heart who remained in the dark, when love's light tries to brighten my day. I was healing, never feeling, just surviving and striving to go my own way. Just a girl on her own, with a heart cold as stone, never searching for falling turns cold. Oh, gentle zephyrs pass me away. The heroes and second guessing the lessons I learned yesterday. Love is the wind, my heart's a feather, it sets me a-speed. There is no tether if this wind turns cold. Oh, gentle zephyrs pass me away. This wind turns cold. Oh, gentle zephyrs pass me away.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It sounded like a barroom waltz.
Yeah. So it's, we wanted to write a waltz on purpose because I'm a big fan of that kind of thing. It always seems to get a load of pathos in the song when you have a waltz going on. It seems quite tragic and stuff, and we were going for that kind of a vibe with this. So I guess that song's about somebody who's been in love, has been hurt badly, doesn't want to know anymore, and then someone walks into their life again and it all kicks off once more, and it's back on the merry-go-round and knowing how much damage it could possibly do. So it kind of needed that waltz vibe, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, there was some classic traditional American country chord voicings coming out, and the way that you're adding the lead lines in.
Oh, thank you.
Jared just made it sound so. Oh, it's great. I really loved it. Really nice. Well done. Good job.
Oh,
Great
thank you.
song. What's the song called?
It's called Feather in the Wind.
Feather in the wind.
Getting buffeted about, as it were.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Thank you.
So it's just hit me that perhaps Mark has been the outstanding person for doing this. I've not actually told anyone where to find me online, so hopefully you can see the little bit in the bottom left of my camera which says James Stephen. That's how you find me online and things like that, and on Spotify and on Facebook and Instagram. I think you can also find me on Twitter. Admittedly, I don't really use it. I've probably neglected that particular platform. But obviously, it'd be lovely if you could help us all out, to the people that are watching, and kind of lend us your support in cracking what is possibly the hardest industry to make waves in, I guess. So James Stephen is me. That's where you can find me. I think we've got like half an hour left in total, which I think might be 2 songs each if we're lucky, I guess. Including Time to Talk. So this was the first single that I put out this year, first of 2 so far. And this is called Washed Away. If I say that I won't leave, tell me that you'll stay here with me, at least just for the night. Pretend that you are mine, and in return I'll pretend that I'm fine, at least just for the night. And how you found me, I don't know, but now I'm too used to you. If you left, I don't know exactly what I would do. And I'd hate for you to cry when I'm lost in your eyes, 'cause I'd rather drown than be washed away. And I'd hate for you to know why I have to go. 'Cause I'd rather suffer than make you stay. If I gave my heart to you, could I expect it's put to better use than I can realize? And if I gave you my word, would you run away with the world that I tried to provide? What I offer, I don't know. But now all of me is for you. Why can't I find a way to tear away from you? And I need for you to cry once I'm lost in your eyes. 'Cause I'd rather drown than be washed away. And I need for you to know why I have to go. 'Cause I'd rather suffer than make you stay. And I'd hate for you to cry once I'm lost in your eyes. 'Cause I'd rather drown than be washed away. And I'd hate for you to know why I have to go. 'Cause I'd rather suffer than make you stay. Thank you.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Cheers.
Blue Moon guys, you're muted. They were applauding, James. I promise. I saw them on the screen.
Thankfully, my eyes are still working, so thank you very much for the reception.
No, it's really good. That's a lovely song. That's a lovely
Thank
song.
you. Just more emotional turmoil, eh? It's what makes the world go round.
Well, yeah. Sad songs always are the best, aren't they? Unfortunately.
Supposedly so. Supposedly so.
Yeah, we're getting a finish at. I think it's not quite as long as you said, James. It might be 12:30.
Is that not half an hour from now?
It's 12 minutes past now.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. I thought for some reason I thought it was 3. My bad.
So, I'll certainly get one more in, and then I think Blue Moon will get another one in. You might be able to get one in at the end, James, if we're quick. But this is 18 minutes long, so. I'm sure. I'm getting prompts from our guys to tell you that the video for Let's Get Gone, which is a single out earlier this year, I can't play yet because it's too much going on. It's available on YouTube. Let's Get Gone, DirtRoad Diary, go for it. We're doing live sessions every Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. for the foreseeable. If anybody wants to join us, and that's open to you guys on this live stream now. If you want to join us to play some songs, we've had fans on chatting to us. We've had people who've never played live before having a go. So if you want to have a go for it. That's available on our Facebook page. All our music's available on Spotify. That's the end of the promotion. This is a song called What a Show. This is about the music festival, Country to Country 2015, where lots of us in this band and other people saw artists from the States that we'd never seen before. And we just love the way the big rock show, which is what country music is coming out of America right now, hit the UK for the first real time. And here's a song called What a Show, and this is about the Monday morning driving back to the Cotswolds where I live and thinking about that day. And it's a bit of a rock alive. I'm going to do it justice. And thank you very much for your company this afternoon, chaps. This is DirtRoad Diary. What a show.
GL on my shaker, turn a Mustang line on the 419, a Cotswold spring sky. Afternoon to evening time, well, I took a detour where they built that import type R racing car. The sunset reveals a blood red sky. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. They came to share the Nashville scene. Georgia boys with all their toys and girls with angel song. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. Really showed out a kick-ass live. All we can say is what a show. Two lanes cross that interstate. That's the motorway where we were born. Drop down to that tunnel, hear that V8 tailpipe roar. He's backing up behind that farmer's old smoking John Deere green. Burning wood smoke, that's what I see. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. They came to share the Nashville scene. Georgia boys with all their toys and girls with angel song. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. They really showed out a kick-ass live. All we can say is what a show. The O2 hosts a party for the sounds of another country. Loud guitars still ringing and the drums still bring the noise. Another year till country, girls and boys. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. They came to share the Nashville scene. Georgia boys with all their toys and girls with angel song. What a show, March 7, 8, 2015. They really showed out a kick-ass life. All we can say, all we can say, all we can say is what a show.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, nice one, Mark.
Thank you.
Cool stuff.
You get very inspired by going to watch stuff, obviously.
Well, a couple of times, yeah. Unfortunately, they fit in the songs. There are other songs that are not about gigs, but yeah, I do. I love live music. Always have. Always been my thing, and
Yeah,
can't wait to do it again.
it'll be good when it all
Yeah,
kicks
it
off
will.
again. Okay. Right, yeah, we're going to run this along quickly. So our last song is called Hurting Heart. Kirsty?
So this is quite a Western song. We're quite into Ennio Morricone, and I'm really into Roy Orbison and Gene Pitney. And this one is called Hurting Heart and very much inspired by all those sort of Western sounds.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I met you, you seen the tattoo, always be true. Sweet nothing, spoke something, I'd never be blue. Your best kept secrets disguised in your sweetness. You bet yourself and promised I was your witness. My head and heart, you knew from the start. You're like an avalanche, it's cause I twisted dance. Warm hands, cold hearts, can't touch me now.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely
you
pace on
created
that
the
one.
ro-
It's a bit of a rocker itself.
Yes, we were in the studio not last week laying some of this down actually, and after doing loads of like typical country stuff, I said to Sean, our engineer, "Yeah, this is our rock song." And when he heard it, he laughed a lot because he'd been playing some sort of he'd be engineering some thrash metal just the weekend before us. He's as rocky as we get.
Lovely
But
stuff.
with two guitars, you and the voice, you managed to create that Roy Orbison kind of big sound. You did.
Thank you.
You did.
Mark's saying we managed
I
to
loved
create
it.
the Roy Orbison sound.
Wow, thank you.
That's a big compliment. We know that
Yeah.
sound. We know that sound you mean, and it's an amazing sound that he gets. And
I know it's helpful because you said that's one of the influences for that song, and
Yeah.
generally, but it was there definitely in spades. You did a great job. So
Oh, thank you.
I could imagine with a production that would sound huge.
yeah, well, when it comes out, we
thanks.
are looking forward to it. We've done a few overdubs on that one as well, so it is a big production number when we get the recording out, and we're pleased with what we're hearing in the kind of like in the pre-mix stage. Put it that way.
Good.
We're really happy with it.
DC has been extremely gracious and said we all have time for one more each, which I think is lovely. With respect to obviously the people that's on it, I'm going to kind of hurry mine along. I was absolutely delighted this morning checking my Spotify for artists as my latest release, Until You, which is the one I'm about to play, became my first song to reach 2,000 streams plus, which I'm delighted about.
Very good.
So it would be lovely if people in the comments would be willing to go and boost those numbers even more. Obviously, James Stevens, how you can find me on Spotify and everything else. It's been a pleasure, Mark from DirtRoad and Blue to play alongside you for this writers round. And thanks DC for letting us have extra time. This is called Until You. Since I met you, girl, life's been so fine. Since you met me, girl, I seem to run out of time. You welcome me with your love. Send me a light just because. Oh, I'll keep on burning until you put me out. Since you done love me, girl, never been so true. Since I done loved you, girl, it's only ever been about you. But you cut me out so you can breathe. I drown my sorrows and can't believe that I'll keep on drowning until you pull me out. Since you done left me, girl, I've never felt so much hurt. Since you done left me, girl, your makeup stains some other shirt. I'll call you up just to make amends. You shoot me right down and then, oh, I'll keep on falling until I hit the ground. Oh yeah, I'll keep on falling until I hit the ground. Lovely.
Love
Yes.
that.
Thank you.
Very
Really
good,
love it.
James.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really love the
Great singing.
performance. Guys, if
Thank
anybody
you.
wants to join Dirt Road Diary on their Saturday afternoon fun and games, 3 o'clock, just message me or the band. You'd be welcome. It's not very serious. We have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a chat, and we play some songs as well. But you guys have been welcome any time.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to get on with it. So it's time for the other last song from Blue Moon, who are fantastic, by the way. And so you, James. I really loved playing with you this afternoon. The quality on this 3 from you two was just fantastic, and I hope I didn't let it slide down too much. We're going to push a song out now called The Simple Things. It's our sing-along song in the set. I'll do my best. It's on Our Country, which is available on Spotify and all other sites. So thanks very much, guys. I'm signing off now. If anybody really wants to see more Dirt Road Diary craziness, we're at 4 p.m. this afternoon on our Facebook page. Bye for now.
I like a country road, no one can go. Hit that back road, mud and 4-wheel low. Drop the tailgate down, fire up the grill, kick it back, bowl beer and chill. It's the simple things that matter to me. Hit the red dirt road, care of Midlow, where just you and me. No shining stars, it's the simple things that matter to me. Something rolls around that's hallowed ground. Grab a front row pew and talk to you. Say a good few words for those fighting on, and a few more yet for those fighting on. It's the simple things that matter to me. Hit that red dirt road, care of it nowhere, just you and me, and no shining stars. The simple things that matter to me. So keep that circle small and the beer's ice cold. Hold your girl real tight and treat her right. Keep mama in mind and don't waste that time. 'Cause it's the simple things that matter to me. It's the simple things that matter to me. Hit the red dirt road, care of me nowhere, just you and me, and no shining stars. It's the simple things that matter to me. Yeah, it's the simple things that matter to me.
Lovely stuff.
Thank you,
It's
guys.
a proper driving song, that.
It is a driving song, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Love it.
Matt Cooper, our singer, wrote this lyric set, and yeah, it's fantastic. Thanks, guys.
Mm.
Cool.
Good.
Very good, man. Very good. Okay, so it's our turn to go. Well, I just want to reiterate what Mark said earlier, actually, how much of a pleasure it's been to play with you two guys. Really, really enjoyed it. And thank you to Danny as well for staging these things. It's a wonderful thing that he does this. And, you know, it's, yeah, people like him and all the other people that put on live music and stuff like that keep it all going. It's amazing, really. So we're going to finish off. It's a bit of a moody one for us. I guess this might be categorised as alt country, and it's called None More Black. And yeah, it's very moody, and I've even got a bit of echo on my guitar, which hopefully isn't too much echo. Otherwise, you know, could get a bit too psychedelic. But we'll give it a go. Here we go. So None More Black.
Time ago you didn't have to try.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure to do the writers' round with you all.
Yes, indeed. What would be really good if you could all meet up somewhere in the real world and be playing at an event.
Absolutely.
Really
Please.
I mean, drop your details in the private chat. That's the best thing to do, I think.
Cool, yeah.
We'll do that.
And before we go, we better tell everybody that we have Facebook pages and stuff. And if you look at our name, you can just type that in. And as the other two fellas did mention, every single like, every single interaction is crucial. So if you do fancy giving us a like and stuff, that would be great. And thank you to everybody who showed up and commented, especially if you commented as well. Can see them. I can't work out how we replied to them at the moment, but there's some really nice comments there, and it's really, really good to be supported, especially during this time, you know, when we're just all stuck at home. Still playing, still loving it, but essentially we miss the real people. But the claps and the comments are really, really nice, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks to all.
of that. Couldn't say it better myself. So nice to meet you guys. We'll see you on the circuit somewhere, hopefully.
Indeed. It's been a pleasure, guys. See you later.
Cheers.
In a bit.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Ooh.
Hi. I was not even paying attention, and we just appeared on screen. I
Yeah,
saw
that
my hair
was-
first.
Yeah, I was surprised there myself, just because I was still posting all the links on Facebook and everything, and all of a sudden I heard your voice, Biddy.
Yeah. Well, I just got back. I saw that I'd got an extension cable because I've just got. I actually did a gig last night. Wow. So
What,
I put on my
in real space?
Yeah, it was a presenting gig, but I like had my mixing desk out. And then, you know, when you're kind of like a bit like, what do I do now? How do I do this again? Like, back at home, I was like, oh. And the extension cable was about to drop off. So yeah, that was taken by surprise. How are we anyway?
I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. I'm got lots going on all at once. This isn't my house that I'm actually in. I'm at my parents' house at the moment because I booked to do this thing, and then me and my wife are trying to move at the moment. So we've got people who wanted to come and view the house between 3 and like 3:45. I thought, that's not great timing. So I said, Mum, Dad, can I come and do this here? And I'll bring my daughter with me so that you can play with her. And they were like, yes, absolutely.
There you go.
Oh, how are you?
Oh.
How are you, Biddy?
Yeah, we're good. We've been busy. It's getting busier as well. So not necessarily with gigs, but we're just,
Fingers crossed. Hopefully not long now.
No, I think after August the 1st, like I did a one of those experiments last night, sort of. So should have gone well. I think it went okay. So I can't see any problems.
I've got something coming in. I don't know the details yet, but it's going to be like late August. There's something going on.
Fingers
so hopefully
crossed.
that gets to. I miss gigging in front of people. These are fun. These are a lot more fun when I can do these writers rounds because I can actually interact with people and it's really nice.
Yeah,
But,
I like these for like trying out new stuff and being like, well, I wrote this and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll play it now. Mike, how are you? Because you're in the corner.
Hello,
there.
Mike. Sorry, I was going to say hello.
You're right. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Well, over to you. We've explained our situation.
Yeah, I've got an album coming out in August, so it's kind of been
Oh,
nice
wow.
to not have gigs so I can focus on getting all that ready and things. So it's been a nice forced break for me to do, but I am itching to get back on it now. But
Yeah,
this is a
There's
really
nothing-
fun thing.
There's nothing quite like being in a room full of people and getting that very immediate feedback. It's awesome. I miss it a lot.
Good or bad.
Yeah,
That
good or
went
bad.
well.
Yeah, that's it. I've seen comedians do test material and it bombs. They go, well, that was shit. Moving on.
Yep, not using that joke. No, it's pretty much the way it works. Like I think like being at home, you're like, you know, I play stuff to my other half and he's sometimes like, yeah, I like that, or he'll be honest, he'll be like, no. And there's one song I really like and he's like, no. So I'm like, okay, this is going well. Well, who wants to start?
Well, traditionally, I'd say we go clockwise from top left. So I believe, Biddy, that would be you, then Mike, then me.
Cool.
Okay,
And,
all right.
Just before we get going, DC, does that sound better now with my volume turned up a bit?
Oh yeah, I forgot we need to look in the comments.
He's said thanks, so I'm assuming that would be a yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
For anyone tuning in, we've got a little comment box where Danny tells us, well, it's like, so many different names in my head at the moment.
You're thinking of James Vince now, aren't you?
I know. Exactly, because I know he's just because he says he's watching, so I'm like, oh yeah, Danny will tell us what to do. My God, I'm going to shut up now and play a song. This was written somewhere in lockdown, and it's one of those things that when we start to do live streams, like I said, you're in front of audiences that maybe you're not normally in front of sometimes. So, and I wrote it after a quite of interesting experience, but it's been a while since I played it, so here we go. This is called Wildcard. Oh, life is a funny, funny little way of showing you the one thing you thought you couldn't do. It's the one thing you haven't, it might be saving you from going insane. And that life you thought you knew before is throwing you an open door, and in your darkest hour lie the answers to your future. Are you ready to explore? You could sit back and watch the world burn. Well, you pick out a wild card and learn. I refuse to go under. I refuse to let go. I will chase the storm and thunder. I'll be back. Yes, I know I might be thrown off course. Place your bets on this old horse, 'cause I'll be there with my wild card. Oh, I feel sorry for the bitter ones that just try hurting everyone. I'm putting out the flames in my own home, and what happened to just being kind? Oh, how quickly we forget when it's just too convenient that we're all back where we started, waiting for the storm to end. We're not racing to that finish line, so they can sit back and watch the world burn. But I'll pick out a wild card and learn. I refuse to go under. I refuse to let go. I won't chase the storm and thunder. I'll be there. Yes, I know I might be thrown off course. Place your bets on this old horse, 'cause I'll be there. I ain't asking your permission, 'cause I make my damn decisions. I refuse to go under. I refuse to let go. I will chase the storm and thunder. I'll be back. Yes, I know I might be thrown off course. Place your bets on this old horse, 'cause I'll be there. Here's my wild card. Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Ooh, that was loud.
Love
Hello.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm
Right
testing
next
out
to
this
the
new mic.
It's all right. I've got these on.
Sorry, I've recently got this brand new like Rode mic, so it's a lot more sensitive than what I'm used to. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this before, Biddy, but and I mean this sincerely as a compliment, but it really got like an Alanis Morissette sound to.
It's funny. I was doing a podcast and talking about her the other day because she was my first ever gig I went to when I was like 14.
Really?
Yeah. So she's a big. Obviously, she's always been there throughout the 90s, and I'm a little bit older, so I've grown up with her more than some of the youngsters these days.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's like, hey, over 30. Yeah. Anyone else? No.
Yeah, me too.
Oh dear.
It's fine. Your 30s are the new 20s.
Yeah, we'll say that. And then we
I
get all
don't
the
know
serious stuff.
anyone. I don't know anyone who says that, but I say it. That's my thing.
Do you know what? I'm quite enjoying 30s rather than 20s because at least you kind of know what you're doing after a while. You're like, you know what? It's fine.
My wife said the same thing. She was like dreading turning 30, and then as soon as it happened, she said, "Oh, this is all right. This is nice."
It's fine. I don't take anyone's anymore. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, Mike, sir, over to you.
Yeah, cool. Well, talking about, I'm only 29. Not to
Nearly there then.
Now,
Creeping up on you.
Snapper.
But I'm gonna do the title track off my upcoming record, The Next Life, and that's about, I have a weird obsession with time and how like real it actually is in terms of perception. So like how everything changes can change at the drop of a hat. So I'm really interested in just how things are perceived by different people. So how you can go from being a 30-year-old and you see that as a milestone, someone else will see it differently. So I wrote this song to show the progression and the changes and actually all that bad most of the time.
I am on board. This sounds great.
And this is The Next Life. Take my hand and we'll fly. Or don't, that's fine. And I think I see this ain't about me. For all we are is all we are. And all we do is all we can do. I think we're at a crossroad once again. Wish it was with someone other than my best friend. My head is telling me I have to go. My heart is wishing that it ain't so. So we're gonna live, I'll go right and I'll catch you in the next life. We're gonna live, I'll go right and I'll catch you in the next life. Say it weren't fun, but why stop there? I know you're in there. Don't walk away. I've still got more to say. You may not want to hear, or you do, I fear. I think we're at a crossroad once again. Wish it was with someone other than my best friends. My head is telling me I have to go. My heart is wishing that it ain't so. So we're gonna live, I'll go right and I'll catch you in the next life. We're gonna live, I'll go right and I'll catch you in the next life. There's more to be than what we are, like a pair of uncrossed stars. Found you in the cold of space. I'll find you again in the exact same place. 'Cause I can't let you, I won't let you. Should I let you go? I can't let you, I won't let you. Should I let I can't let you, I won't let you, should I let you? So you go left and I'll go right.
Woo!
Thank you.
I'm gonna clap up here now so it doesn't.
No, I think it was your woo that went straight in everyone's ears.
No, that was great.
Mike, I've already heard you, Mike, because you sent your stuff the other. Someone tagged you in a post that I put up the other day. I think.
Yeah, my frenemy Josh Bettis.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, friend of me. He's called you an old man, by the way.
He said old man West.
He's older than me.
Yeah.
But it's nice that he's
I
learning how to
thought
spell.
that. I was like, I am not going to say anything back, but I think he's older.
I'm proud of you, Josh. You learned to spell just to slag me off in the comments. Thank you.
I have a very close friend. He plays guitar with me, and whenever we do like full band shows, and he makes fun of me for being older than him. I am older than him by 4 days.
Oh.
So I'll always bark back at him. 4 days, Ian.
Oh dear. No, Mike, that I get it. Why you said like your Spotify bio made me laugh. It was like, not this.
Yeah.
Not
country enough, not folk
and
enough,
then loud.
not blues enough, too heavy. Yeah.
But we were saying this the other day. I was talking to a couple of I won't say who, because if I give too much away, I give too much away. But we were saying like how, you know, a lot of people are straddling a couple of genres now, and like alt country has become this massive thing, and it's good because, you know, it's not all twinkly, as I keep saying, 4 chords and the truth. It's gritty. It used to be gritty.
Yeah.
And now it's making a comeback, which makes me excited. I love the gritty stuff.
Yeah, you really... Sorry, you go. Sorry.
Yeah, as this like generations kind of scene, especially what the UK country scene is, and how like not outdated it is, but there's a lot that can be done to move it forward. So the same thing with Gems on VHS and Western AF. There's a lot of younger people coming through who are influenced by punk, metal, rock. Will have that like honest, earnest love for bluegrass and traditional country. So they're bringing it in, and I think that's where like the alt country is kind of at now, and it's a really interesting progression to see.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people say, you know, oh, I'd love to go to Nashville. I'm like, I want to go to Texas. Texas, like, you know, the Southern rock sort of scene there seems massive, and just I think
that said, Nashville is great. It's a great place.
Yeah,
to
no,
go.
I'd definitely go if someone said, do you want to go? But I was like, I still want to go to the other, like, south.
Yeah, I Texas
Where
is on my
heavier.
list.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson got interesting when he went to Texas.
There you go.
No, well, I was going to say, like, with the alt country thing, I got a real the White Buffalo vibe from your music, and I mean, obviously not quite that low down voice. I wish I could sing like that guy. It's amazing.
But you have that, they have that gruff voice going. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, those are all the country artists I like. But then there's me with my high husky voice. I can't quite perform in the same way. And I wish I could write songs like that, but they all come out quite poppy.
yeah. Mine have got like, even though I'm like, you know, starting my EP was quite dark. Things have got a bit lighter, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to find some dark material now somehow.
Well, I've got like a heavy metal background. Like, so when I started writing songs, I sort of imagined they were rock songs, and then I went in and started working on them with a producer, and I was like, oh, these are country songs. Who knew? And the country scene has just been so welcoming to me that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to lean into this. Why not? This is fantastic. Speaking of which,
speaking of which, over to you.
Play a song. How's that for volumes and stuff? Is that right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Well, this is a song I wrote. It's been in the works for quite a while. It's a song I wrote about kind of feeling like you need this one last thing to be happy, and then you get that thing and it turns out it wasn't quite all it was cracked up to be, and you still got problems. With my example is I got a job that I thought would solve all my problems, but it didn't. So there's that. This one's called One Step Behind. One more change and I'll be just fine. One more piece for some peace of mind. I'll find what I need and then I can rest. I'll get what I'm looking for and give it my best.
on this cycle goes. Just where it ends, heaven only knows. When I was a boy, I thought I'd find me a girl. We'd fall in love and she'd be my world. But love can fill the hole like the one in my heart. No matter what I tried, I'd end up back at the start. Always falling short of hope. Never feeling in control. Feeling like I cannot win. Waiting for my life to begin. Always just beyond the grasp. I don't think that it's much to ask, but I always find I'm one step behind. I'm one step behind. Running round in circles and I'm chasing my tail. How can I keep on moving when I'm set up to fail? I find myself climbing over every hill to find myself a freedom space to feel fulfilled. But all the grass is dead and dry, and all the stories were only lies. One more change and I'll be just fine. I hear myself saying it every time. Will nothing come along to make me feel complete? Or am I just living life on repeat? But what the hell am I supposed to do when nothing else will see me through? Feeling like I cannot win, waiting for my life to begin. Always just beyond the grasp. I don't think that it's much to ask, but I always find I'm one step behind. I'm searching on and on. One fleeting glimpse and then it's gone. I search for what is mine, but I always find feeling like I cannot win, waiting for my life to begin. Always just beyond the grasp. I don't think that it's much to ask. Oh, feeling like I cannot win, waiting for my life to begin. Always just beyond the grasp. I don't think that it's much to ask, but I always find I'm one step behind. I'm one step behind. I'm one step behind. Thank you.
Woo! Sorry, I had to go whoop into there, see if it would shock you.
No, yours was a tasteful volume of whoop.
Yeah. At least I can tasteful volume whoop. I can't tasteful volume when I sing loud. It's like, oh, no, yeah. Oh, God, there's like 3 completely different sounds going on here, which is nice.
There's
Fine. I find Danny does that well.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll pick 3 completely different acts and put them together and see what happens.
He's really good at like matching them as well, like to make them sound. They all sound different, but they're not.
Yeah.
They don't clash in any way.
No, and do you know what? I was logged on about 20 minutes before, and that duo, Blue Moon, her voice was amazing. I was like, and I am a sucker for a good voice, and I'm like,
I had the distinct pleasure of playing live with them on the same bill December of last year. It was such a good. It was me, them, Megan Rose, and headliner was Hannah Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was an amazing show. So good, so good.
That's the first time I've seen them just then, and I was like, huh. And you think everyone, but no, you don't. They're not even scratched the surface. It's like,
well, you do get to know people on this circuit though. You do bump into people a lot. I haven't been in country music, such as what I play is country music, I guess. I haven't even been in it for that long, and I already feel like, oh wow, I know loads of people. It's great.
Yeah, and people follow you back, and they interact a lot, especially on Twitter and stuff. So
It's an encouraging scene to be.
Because I mean, I keep saying to people, I'm relatively new. I've only been around for a year, so haven't had a chance to play our gigs. They all get cancelled from March. So
Oh, man.
never mind. Anyway, right. I'm going over to the keys now. This is the first time I've put these keys into the mixing desk, so I don't really know how they're going to sound, but it's my first instrument, the keys. So I thought, you know what, I write on it, so I'm going to, if my bandmate's watching, I think he's going to be like, her first instrument is not the keys. Definitely not, because he's amazing at piano.
It's a good volume coming through at the moment. So that's
right, cool. So it's going right there. So yeah, this is a ballad. And it was written during lockdown. I'm not going to give you any context, and I keep saying this to people because it's still not got a title, and I want someone to come up with a title. So if you can think of anything, let me know, and those watching, let me know as well. Why I'm looking at there, I should be looking at there. It's my phone comments. So this is so far untitled, but it's a sad song, hopefully. There's an empty bottle there, sticking to the bathroom tile. I haven't cleaned this place up since you left. Your piles of clothes are everywhere, reminding me you're no longer there. 5:15 when I come home from work. Nothing feels like home anymore inside these foreign walls. Walls where you belong. You were the beating heart of this home. Pictures hanging on these walls, happy memories of us all. I cry each time I stop and take a look. Your piles of clothes are everywhere, reminding me you're no longer there. 5:15 when I come home from work. No, I can't feel your arms anymore, pulling me through that door. And I never needed you more. You were the beating heart of this home. I could have done with someone, and you're leaving me here to run and empty your house. Now these four walls that we both built are crumbling, and I can't stay here without the way you used to make me laugh. Oh, I'm gonna miss the nights like that, when staying up late and drinking was all we had. Shouting at the football game, the sound of you calling out my name, you doing all of those little things making me mad. No, I can't feel your arms anymore, pulling me through that door. And I never needed you more. You were the beating heart of this home. You were the beating heart of my home. And I cocked up the words at the start.
Wow,
Oh.
that was really lovely.
Thank you. You know, when you just get lost at the start of a song, you're like, wow, that's the second verse, but hey ho, what do we do next?
Oh man, one or two of mine, one in particular, I always do that. I don't think I've ever played a gig where I got the words right.
No, and I'm like,
And the song's a good couple of years old now as well.
and you go like, how do I make this make sense? And it's because I glanced, I'm just going to turn the phone around when I'm playing. It's like glanced at it for a brief second, and then my mind just went, "Pop." Yeah.
That's it. You're on stage, you go, and it's gone.
Yes. There are plenty of songs that do that. Like you said, it's just one of them.
A couple of titles occurred to me in that one. The first one that came into my head was Empty Bottle, because that came up right at the start. I was like, oh, there's a one. The most obvious one to me was Beating Heart of Home. Like just
yeah, and I don't know. I think it feel like you said, it's obvious, and I'm like,
well, when I worked with a producer, my first set of songs, there was a song that I was calling In Your Arms, and then he suggested calling it Hold the Wolves instead, because he said that's the lyric that stands out to me. And I was like, and so I just always think, right, what's the lyric that jumps out? And obviously, because that's the kind of refrain that keeps getting repeated in the chorus. And like, yeah, that's the one that stands out. The only other one I had was These Four Walls.
Yeah, so a part of me was like going about walls in my head because that's what it was written about, but I went somewhere else.
But yeah, I'm not you. Just those
no,
are just things that came to me.
Things sit there without a title for so long. I'm like, what are we gonna do with you now? Anyhow.
Yeah, cool.
Mr. West, sir.
Yeah, and this next song is called Rock Ferry, and it's where I'm from, in a little peninsula called the Wirral. And you only know what a peninsula is if you live on one.
Isn't that a Duffy album, Rock Ferry?
It's a song. I think it's an album as well. She used to come around here as well, but my song's better than Duffy's. So, but yeah, this is just about hometowns, and I think no matter where I tour, people relate to this because everyone's hometown's the same. It has the same problems, and everyone's seeing it go from being like prosperous in the 80s and 90s, and everything's getting more run down. And as everything goes on, it just seems that like you need to be aware of where you're from and the flaws with it if you're ever going to change it. So I wrote Rock Ferry.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed of where I'm from, but I ain't exactly proud that your mother on the corner, I think we used to hang around. But as I've gotten older, I can't remember now. Most I forgot on purpose, rest I forgot with time. Goddamn class of 07, wasted youth, branded lies. I'll make it out if it kills me, I'll see the other side. As I drive through this memory of what a town's supposed to be, boarded houses, broken windows, reflecting parts of me. This is where I was born, but it's not where I'll die. That's the funny thing about life, that it always goes on. Nobody gives a damn where you're going, only where you come from. We're all haunted by our past, those ghosts that won't leave us be, dragging us to dilapidated disguised as Rock Ferry. This is where I was born,
Love it.
Well,
Great.
yeah. Someone, Alex Tempest put, nice one, Mike. That's what country should be. Real life, relatable stories about small town life and working people.
That guy's a gem. He's got a band with Alex Tempest and the Gallagher Riders.
Okay.
He's a really
I recognize his name, and I was like,
dude. I
hello.
don't know if I can swear on this. Sorry, but
I don't know. I said something before, and I was like,
I definitely have already sworn once. I watch too much Dave Grohl performances, too many Dave Grohl performances. And it's just like F-bombs every other word.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
yeah. Oh. Right then, Dan.
Okay, over to me. Alex, I apologize. My particular brand of country is a little bit less about small town life and working people. But I do agree with the sentiment is that country should kind of be like that. My genre is like, it's kind of, I really related to that thing that you said, Mike, about like, I reckon if you could draw like a Venn diagram between like rock, folk and country, I'd be that little spot in the middle where they all intersect and meet. So it's it's somewhere in there. This is a song, I'm going to take my headphones off in a second. I'm going to do it now. This is a song I wrote about, it's kind of, it was a period where me and my wife were kind of fighting a lot over being parents, because being parents is bloody hard. And it's a song about like when it's difficult in a relationship, but you really want to fight and hold on to that person because you know it's worth it. It's called Holding On to You. If we could have our time again, would you still take my hand? If I could bear myself again, would anybody understand? I know that you feel it too, the feeling that it's all on you. A match that slipped, a broken mind, a heart so often left behind. And I'm holding on to you. If it's the last thing I ever do, I know that we'll see this through. I'm holding on to you. If you could have seen just where it ends, would you have turned away? Is your heart something that I can mend? Or is there nothing left to say? I know that you feel it too, the feeling that there's something true buried deep but surely there. Could you say you do not care? And I'm holding on to you. If it's the last thing I ever do, I know that we'll see this through. I'm holding on. I know I'm down, but I'm not out. My love, I never had a doubt. I'm holding on with all I've got, with the strength I long forgot. So to you I ask you now, could you still hold on somehow? If I could just turn back time, would you say you'll still be mine? And I'm holding on if it's the last thing I ever do. I know that we'll see this through. I'm hurting on to you.
Yay!
Thank you.
So that same Alex, but you have a nice.
Oh,
vocal
thank you.
range.
Thank you, Mr. Tempest. I'm assuming you're talking about me.
Do you know? Yes, Mr. Tempest. Oh, we said like Mumford and Sons as well, which I think when we're saying like a band that seems to straddle a lot of genres, and
Yeah.
nobody knows what they are. But a lot of people like them. So.
I guess it'd be Americana. That's as close as I can ever really get.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say Americana. Sometimes I say folk pop. Sometimes I point at Jason Isbell and say that.
Yeah, some like I've put out a post a couple of like maybe about 2 weeks ago on Country to Country attendees. I said, what are your favorite new and old alt country? And alt country can just like I said encompass a little bit of everything, like from folk to really heavy southern rock, southern gothic, etc. I ended up with about 20 hours worth on a Spotify playlist of people I'd never heard of, and I was like, this is amazing.
You have to send me the link to that playlist.
Remind me. I keep meaning to kind of put it up, and I put it up once, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's an interesting list." I was like,
Is American Aquarium on that playlist?
Yes, they are.
Oh my god, I love American Aquarium.
Yeah, you've got everything from American Aquarium to, oh god, some of the more folkier stuff. There's just violins everywhere in some of it, and I'm like, I like this, and I don't know why I like this, but hey, it's there.
I've got a playlist just called Dan's Awesome Folk and Country Playlist, and it's kind of it goes from like Kelsey Ballerini on the one end to like the White Buffalo and Tim Barry and Chuck Reagan on the other. There's a lot of different things in there.
It's good, like you said, it's good that there's so much about though. And I think, nowadays maybe the charts need to change a little bit, because even if you do put Americana, like on my last EP, I put it as Americana because a lot of it was rock and it straddled country and it straddled whatever. And it still went country, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like when I'm trying to release things on Spotify and it's like, what are you? And you go, I don't know. I spend about a day trying to decide what am I going to submit this under. BBC Introducing, it's the same thing. It's like,
I just go country on BBC Introducing and hope.
Yeah.
Against hope that someone listens to it now and again. It's all right. In the East Midlands, they love their country. So, yeah, West Midlands.
Is that where
East
you
Midlands.
are, by the way?
I'm Chesterfield, yeah. And it's both BBC Sheffield and BBC Derby. They're awesome for country music. So,
oh, man, maybe that's where I need to go.
I used to live in Leeds and they hated country music. So, they'd never play it on Introducing. I was like, I'm
in Hertfordshire and they don't seem to love it quite as much down here.
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to have to do this song, and I'm going to have to plug my laptop in because it is dying a very quick death for some reason. Right, speaking of Americana, I'm going to do one of the more folky, rockier songs on the EP. It is a rock song on the EP. Obviously, I can't do it like that here. But I did this acoustic version instead that I kind of came up with a couple months ago. There was something in the water the day that she became a mother. You could hear the winds change. You could hear the devil's name. Though she tried her very best, she longed out for another lover. Longs to feel herself again, drinking just to numb the pain. So he clipped her little wings, he thought he'd be the one to mold her. But every time he tried to hold her, she would just turn away. So she packed up all her bags, left her keys on the bedside table, beside a note saying he would be able to live the life that she's leaving behind. And they say the hand you're dealt is the hand you have to hold until death do you part. But what happens when that gets cold? You run, baby, run like the devil taught you. running and they still ain't caught her, searching for the runaway. Yeah, you run, baby, run, you're the devil's daughter. Can't recall when they last saw her, riding up into the flames. Well, she wasn't very happy with the little life that got planned for her, so she wound up in the devil's quarters, signed herself in the book of names. And then she left a little life and the kids and the ones who loved her, doused her down with holy water, if you ever see her face again. And they say the hand you're dealt is the hand you have to hold until death do you part. But what happens when that gets cold? You run, baby, run like the devil tired, running and they still ain't caught her, searching for the runaway. Yeah, you run, baby, run, you're the devil's daughter. Can't recall when they last saw her, riding up into the flames. Yeah, you run, baby, run away. Yeah, you run, baby, run away. Hey, you run, baby, run like a devil tired, running and they still ain't caught her, searching for the runaway. Yeah, you run, baby, run, you're the devil's daughter. Can't recall when they last saw her, riding up into the flames. Yeah, you run, baby, run away. Yeah, you run, baby, run away.
Wow, love it, man. That was awesome.
It's a heavier rock song on the EP.
It's there was a bit of Underwood in there, a bit of Carrie, a little bit.
Yeah, she started my country music obsession when I was about whenever she won American Idol. I can't remember how old I was.
It was a long time ago now.
Yeah, I think I was about 11, 12, something like that. Which is weird, but she doesn't look older than I do now, so it's like, oh.
No, she's like, she ages like porcelain, man. No,
yeah. But I would also if I had that money. So
it reminded me a little bit of tonally of like before he cheats.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot. It was just after Storyteller that she released when I started writing all this stuff. So yeah, there's another one on the album that's very much like Blown Away. I hope.
That's all right. Someone once said to me, if you copy one song, that's plagiarism. If you copy many songs, that's research.
Well, they say, I was talking with the half before, Bon Jovi openly admits to it's like stealing a lot of Bruce Springsteen's progressions and stuff, and he's like, he was the biggest inspiration, and I was like, oh yeah. So
but then in turn, I'll leave you with this point real quick, but if you listen to Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle, the bass line to the chorus, tell me that's not the bass line to Living on a Prayer.
Right, I'm going to listen to it after now.
It's that bum 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 bum. I'll listen to it, I'm like, why is nobody talking about this?
It was a free-for-all in the 80s, wasn't it?
It really was. Anyway, sorry, Mike. I'll let you play a song. I'll stop gas bagging.
This is Rain in Blood for Alex. I'm kidding, by the way. This is a song called My Marilyn. And thanks so much for Denise, who here and Harry are amazing supporters, and she's in the comments now. I played Rock Ferry, and I always play it if I know Denise is going to be watching with Harry, because they're massive, great supporters of the scene. So welcome, guys, and this is My Marilyn, which isn't off the upcoming record. This is a new one.
Floats on in, bringing the past again, and all my sins reappear. She asked me how I've been. Do you remember when and how the hell did we get here? She transports me to feeling like 19 when I last held her near. I don't know much, but I know that I missed her and that much is clear. So I'm wondering what could have been. Oh my Marilyn, if I could turn back time, would you still be my Marilyn? You can bet that I got regrets, but look how far you come. You dodged that bullet that you stepped in front of from my smoking gun. I don't know what I did before, and I don't know what I'll do now. But I've gotta make it on my own before I drag anybody else down. 'Cause I'm wondering what could have been. Oh my Marilyn, if I could turn back time, would you still be my Marilyn? On in bringing the past again, and all my sins reappear. I don't know much, but I know that I fucked up, and that much is clear. Said I'm wondering what could have been. Oh my Marilyn, if I could turn back time, would you still be my Marilyn? I'm wondering what could have been. Oh my Marilyn.
Yay! Oh, I thought you finished. Like, yay!
Say hello, Amelia. You say hello. Hello.
Hi, Amelia.
You're online. You're in the, you want to get down? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the limelight gone.
That's it. She's like, stage fright. Run away. My mum's just commented in the chat as well, saying good moves.
Oh, nice. No, Mike, I like that. Well, I like them all, but that was like I was popping it. I had to leave at the start because I could still hear you because my headphones were on ridiculously loud. But power call, I was like on 5%.
Yeah, that's one of the happier ones. Like, if you know Nick Shoulders, he's got that kind of like it's a swing, like more of a Western vibe to it that I really enjoy.
Yeah,
and, like that style, and that was what came out a few years ago. And then when you start digging into country and stuff, you start seeing that type of rhythm and that type of thing. So it was just a fun one to do, so I'm not all doom and gloom all the time.
No, I put my, I don't know if you could see, but I put my guitar down to have a little boogie. I enjoyed that a lot. I thought, I'm going to dance. This is great.
I came back up with my power cable. I was like, oh, okay, he's off on one. Good. Whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Cool. I guess I'll play a song now.
Yes.
This is one that's a little bit more typical country. It's a song about my shitty ex-girlfriend, and as I'm very fond of saying, it's about all of your shitty ex-girlfriends too, and partners in general. You know, all your shitty all your shitty exes. That's what I meant.
I was like, what aren't you telling me?
No, this is a song I wrote called its title's just falling out of my head. Loving You Ain't Fun Anymore. Hear my daughter still talking. When I first laid my eyes on you, it was love at first sight.
charmed your way into my heart in a way I couldn't fight. Oh, I remember when on your love I could depend, but loving you ain't fun anymore. I thought you were the one for me, and together we'd grow, but you stripped me of my dignity like something to be sold. You took away my pride, slowly emptied me inside. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. I can't believe I was so blind. I let you poison my mind. My bags are packed and I am gone. I'm heading back where I belong. I've no more tears to cry, so it's time I said goodbye. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. My daughter just invaded the room. Now I've forgotten the words. There we go. My friends and family told me that you were no good for me, and I was headed for disaster, it was plain to see. I wish I'd heard back then, now my heart cannot pretend. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. I can't believe I was so blind. I let you poison my mind. My bags are packed and I am gone. I'm heading back where I belong. I've no more tears to cry, so it's time I said goodbye. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. Anymore. Now I'm sitting here all alone with a bottle in my hand, reflecting on all that remains of all my future plans. But I will survive. Now I'm free to thrive. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. I can't believe I was so blind. I let you poison my mind. My bags are packed and I am gone. I'm heading back where I belong. I've no more tears to cry, so it's time I said goodbye. Now loving you ain't fun anymore. Loving you ain't fun anymore.
Ha. That was slightly Celtic.
Oh, really? Okay.
Kind of the beat. Yeah, it kind of reminded me like and when your daughter cried right on cue at I have no more tears left to cry or something, and she just started crying.
Oh my God, was that when she did it?
Yeah. You'll watch it back and be like, at least you've got time in love.
I just saw in the corner of my eye, like it was like that thing where the guy was on BBC News and his kids invaded the room. I just saw her wander in. I was like, oh God, I'm in the middle of the song. This could be fun.
At least she caught the cue. So
yeah, she started crying. That was when my dad came in and sort of like grabbed her and ran out again.
I literally thought somebody there. I was like, that's how you get the child quiet out the room. Oh dear. Right, I think we've got time for one more each.
We have, yeah. I just asked. I asked Danny, and he said one more each.
It's fine if we run over ever so slightly.
Oh, and Alex, you are right. The charts are all bollocks.
They do help though with your promotion, but that's
Yes,
it. That's what I do say to people. I'm like, because people like my EP got to #1, and it's great moving forward. But like you said, anyone can sort of do it if you've got enough friends who will download your track at the right time, at the right sort of moment. You will climb.
I don't.
But that's it. It's just knowing, like, it's just getting that little peak, and then you can say, XYZ was #1, and that's why you start to see a lot more British act sort of cue in on that.
Yeah.
I think like they're sort of like, if you can get that peak in the pre-order, you will. But like you said, it doesn't mean you've sold hundreds, thousands, whatever.
But
record.
then, shouldn't that come kind of with the caveat of like, I had the #1 iTunes for, and then the little asterisk and it's for 10 seconds. Because if everyone's getting a #1 in a chart, you have to pay to be on the chart as well for most distributions.
Yes, you have to.
So it's kind of it's a weird brag that like if you use enough friends and stuff, it's not the right gauge. I'd love to see the numbers for what constitutes climbing the charts and things. So, you know, reviews and actual like fans.
Yeah, if you can do both.
But I have no stock or really give a shit about the chart in any way, shape or form, because it is.
No, I mean I've got a single out next Friday, and like I don't really mind now how it does wherever. So I'm like, it's new music. As long as new music keeps coming out, it keeps us going. It keeps it fresh. I don't care now.
Yeah. Put the 19 quid or whatever for the chart registration into some merch and do something that will have a real world value.
Oh dear. Right. So I'm going to do a more serious song to finish off. I've only ever played this once before. We're going back to the keys. This is... God, what have I called it? Again, I can't remember the title for it. Let's go with Weapon of Choice. There we go. So Tori Amos is massive, and I've been listening to a lot of her during lockdown. So we're going to get a Tori Amos song, basically. Pick your weapon of choice, time to make some noise, show the world the face of the enemy. Everybody lay low, everybody stay home. They will jewel in morning, see freedom fly across the sky. Oh, is this our chance to say goodbye? Loosen up all the reins, let go of the heartache, and all you've been crying on. Oh, I've messed my chords up. Here we go. I'm gonna do that chorus again. Loosen up all the reins, let go of the heartache, and all you've been crying on. No time to lose, forget all the mistakes. Tomorrow is nearly gone. They never promised you a garden where you'd stay forever young. Neighbors crying for war, what they're fighting for. No one knows the truth, so we just ignore. Everybody lay low, everybody stay home. They will knock on your door. See freedom fall as hate ignites. Oh, the world, it cries for us tonight. Loosen up all the reins, let go of the heartache, and all you've been crying on. No time to lose, forget all the mistakes. Tomorrow is nearly gone. They never promised you a garden where you'd stay forever young. There's not an endless Eden waiting in the wings to carry on. There's an expiry date that's marked upon our hearts to take us home. And when the world falls down the rabbit hole, will all we know be gone? Oh, loosen up all the reins and let go of the heartache, and all you've been crying on. No time to lose, forget all the mistakes. Tomorrow is nearly gone. They never promised you a garden. They never promised you a garden where you stay forever young. Where you stay forever young. Neighbors crying for war, what they're fighting for. No one knows the truth, so we just ignore. mess up the lyrics, mess up the keys, whatever.
Hey man, if the thing I always say about this is if Adele can do it on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury, it's
like,
fine.
I'm gonna start that bit again.
But she's like, no, stop, fucked it. Let's start that again.
Story of my life. No. That's me done, I think. So I'm gonna leave you with that.
Woo, great stuff.
Cool. I've got one last one. I've got a new record on August 7th. The stickers came today with the album art on. And if you want to buy a pre-order, I've got a Ouija board as part of a bundle.
Oh, wow.
Ha, nice.
So if there's 3 left of these, if anyone wants to order those, we've got a white gatefold vinyl. Comes with a t-shirt, tote bag, Ouija board, so you can contact, the other side and speak to the dead. Like, all that fun stuff that you can do for country music. And this is track 5 on side A. This is the closing side of side A. And I thought about how records are presented, and I wanted to do a full album that you have to sit down and pay attention to. So this is the last track that you have to, before you stand up and then flip the record over, and this is Away I Go, which is apt, and I always close sets with it. And this is about those days when you finish your job and you pull into your house and it's pissing down with rain, and you just switch the engine off and you just sit in your car for a bit, and you don't know whether to just switch the engine back on and go on the motorway or go into a wall. So this is Away I Go.
I've been watching this rain bounce off my windshield. I've been staring at the missed calls on my phone. I've been sitting in my car for an hour now, 'cause I can't bear to go back home. What if I just drove away right now? Let the rain wash away my tracks, threw away my phone and all that I own. Told a lie that I'll be back. That's not my responsibility. That's for you, not me. That's not my responsibility. That's for you, not me. I've been watching this traffic driving past me, getting to their husbands and their wives. They've got more courage than I do. They just get on with their lives. That's not my responsibility. That's for you, not me. That's not my responsibility. That's for you, not me. I ain't proud of what I am, but I know I have to go. Damn my reckless heart, damn my restless mind, damn me, believe in you. No matter what path I will take, nothing's set in stone. So I close my eyes, leave you behind, and away I go, away I go. away I go.
Hi.
God damn.
I was like, hello.
It's like
The fact Danny told you at the start to turn your mic up, and it was like, oh, okay.
he's not going.
And you're like, really? You know what's going to happen?
No, I concur with Alex Tempest. That growl. That growl.
I can't. My phone's down. I can't read comments. My
Well,
phone's
do you know what
died,
the
so I'm
funny
like,
thing is, Biddy? During your last song, someone posted under your name saying "Thriller's out next Friday. Pre-order, please." I'm like, how did she do that?
That's not me.
How did you do that?
There's a guy and a girl who sort of play with the social media, and it looks like it's coming from me, and I'm like, how? That's
I
not
was
me.
like, she's very definitely like playing piano right now. How the fuck
Nope.
did that happen?
No, it's not me. I know I've had no.
Oh, man.
Oh well, at least it was under my song and not one of your songs. That would be really awkward, wouldn't it?
Oh man.
A bit overzealous sometimes. Stop it now.
No, it's great. No, I'm gonna make sure I follow. You guys are both on. I'm assuming you're both on Spotify, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, if you head
Yeah.
to Mike333west.com, or I've got a link tree, which is linktree.com/Mike333west.
I did. I've seen people with these link trees.
Yeah.
Sorry, what
And
was sorry? I
that's-
spoke over you then. Really rude.
And that's Spotify. I've got a podcast called Into the Van where I've got country singers like Charles Wesley Godwin, Sean James, Plot Hounds, and stuff that I've been chatting to for a podcast. Follow Road Country as well. It's all on the link tree. And
Oh,
all in one
are you
handy
Road
place to click
Country?
through. I'm not Road Country. I'm a part. Road Country is bigger than one single person. We're a bit like Hydra in that way.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Legion for We Are Many.
Road Country has a lot of UK and international artists that we're pushing for all country and stuff. So, and we're not, we don't charge a membership fee. There's no award shows or anything. So, it's all above board, and you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Right on. So it's what is it? You say Mike333west.co.uk.
Yeah, Mike333west.com, and then
.com.
everything's
shit.
linked through to there. Yeah, it's been fun.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just dropped my plectrum and then I just smacked the head of my guitar. So I just need to check that's in tune now. Yes, good. That's fine. What about you, Biddy? Where can we find you?
Because I've got such a weird name, it doesn't matter where you find us. Generally, Spotify, Facebook, the only one that comes up.
Yeah,
So
I have
far.
the opposite problem. If like there's Dan Thomas, like why my mum couldn't have given me a name like Torvald or something. Like
Torvald.
just, I mean, I'd have hated it, but at least that'd be easy to find.
Yeah, it has its blessings. It was not fun growing up though with the name Biddy Ronelle, because it's my actual name as well. People are like, really?
It's
I'm
not
like,
short for
yeah,
anything.
No. Nope.
It's a nice name. I like it.
Thank you. My mum was like a punk rocker, so she was like, "You're going to be different." Okay, good.
Do I get a say in this? No. Okay.
Nope.
Thanks, Mum.
What about you, Dan? Before you play your last song.
You can find me on all the socials. It's all one word, Dan Thomas Solo. As I'm fond of saying, Dan short for Daniel, Thomas like the tank engine, Solo is in Han Solo. Because I get to put Han Solo and Thomas the Tank Engine into the same sentence. Because why not?
No, why not?
But yeah, I'm on Spotify. I think I have a link tree. I'm pretty sure I got one set up, but I think it's on my Instagram. But if not, it will be sorted on my Instagram by the end of today. So yeah, Dan Thomas Solo on all the socials. You can find me that way. This song, this is one of my lockdown songs. I've written a couple, but this is the more positive one. This is one I wrote a bit quite early on about how much I miss people and how I will never take my family and my friends for granted ever again, and I will cherish every moment, even the dull ones. This is a song called Every Boring Sunday Afternoon. I'm planning for this to be, all the songs I've played today are ones I'm getting recorded in the studio at the moment. This is hopefully going to be the first single whenever I get to finish the record. So yeah, Every Boring Sunday Afternoon. Reaching out with all I have to hold you in a warm embrace. I just don't know. I don't know how long until I once again
see your face. I only know this feeling in my heart, aching now we're all worlds apart. And when we meet again, I swear to cherish every single moment that we are together. Every rainy day, every boring Sunday afternoon, 'cause no one knows when we will ever meet again. Do you remember the time we spent when we were young, drinking at the stump behind the square? Do you remember singing to our heart's content as music filled the air? I recall that look in your eyes, reminding me that love never dies. And when we meet again, I swear to cherish every single moment that we have together. Every rainy day, every boring Sunday afternoon, 'cause no one knows when we will ever meet again. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sing with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. And when we meet again, I swear to cherish every single moment that we are together. Every rainy day, every boring Sunday afternoon, 'cause no one knows when we will ever meet again.
Hey, what a way to end the show. Yeah, there you go. Who knows when we'll meet again? Who knows?
Yeah, so like I say, hopefully that's going to be the single later this year, early next year. Depends when I get to actually finish the album, EP, whatever it's going to end up being.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, keep an eye out. That will be out at some point soon.
Cool.
And a massive
Well,
shout out for DC
Yes.
as well. This is the best live stream I've seen or been a part of. And, you know, Ian used Twitch as well, which no one seems to be using. It's an uncharted territory that most musicians should be getting a hold of. So, yeah, this is so well done and really well done.
Yeah, he's been doing
thank
it
you,
all.
Danny.
Right, he's just great. Right, over and out, everyone. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Wear a mask. All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
Uncle Bill said to put up the farm, make some money, move along to a smaller place, right in the city. He's had some trouble making his bills, paying the way for Aunt May's pills, so he made it time to move away. These are the days that he wants to forget, so he can look back and say, until our days go, let's take a back road into a field and park it up. Before our time spent will get a little wild, and then we can look back and say, where did those days when we take a back road into a field and park it up? When was the time spent never to be seen again? Lost in some your lovely phone. If I had the chance again, there's nothing